Welcome everybody, Sharp Bets Fantasy Sets, week 14. Not a lot of time left. Few of us in a good mood, few of us in a bad mood. Hope you guys enjoyed your Thanksgiving weekend. Tim cannot join us. He had some obligations he had to take care of, so we wish him the best. I'll start with Sir. How you doing, man?
What's going on, fellas, man? I'm doing good, brother. Doing good. You know what I'm saying? Team got a W. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping track. You know what I'm saying? Season's almost over. It's kind of sad, but you know what I mean?
It's a shame that Tim's not here because this probably would have been the first week all five of us won.
Yeah,
Yeah, it probably would have been
yeah.
all five of us winning. I'll go with me. As I said to you guys in the group chat, that's a game the Cowboys usually lose. That's a game that Dak. I remember like when they lost to the Broncos, I mentioned that he hasn't had that win that he was supposed to not win. I feel like that was a game. To will his team to that victory. They usually lose that game. So Cowboys beat the Super Bowl teams 2 times in 4 days, and you know, it's pretty interesting. See what happens on Thursday night. I'm buying back in. I'm all here for this. Mike, how you doing? Sir, you're frozen too, by the way, if you can't hear. There you go. I got you back. Mike,
No, I heard you. Your the screen was frozen, but I heard everything you
yeah.
said.
How you doing, Mike? You're a little scary till Aaron Rodgers broke his face, and then everything turned out well for you.
Yeah, I mean, Pittsburgh, I mean, there's just teams that have our number, teams that don't. Pittsburgh does not have our number. We usually take care of business with them, and McDermott kind of knows how to play Mike Tomlin in his career, so I wasn't really nervous about that game. But Tim's not here, so I just want to give the Jets a little kudos. They have more wins than the Chiefs and the Ravens this month, okay? The Jets do. So nobody would think that in the month of November.
Crazy.
But going back to the Bills, yeah, right now we were just rushing the ball. I think we ran the same play about 29 times in a row. They said it was like a little trap to the right, or the running back chose to go to the left. The right was working, and they could not stop it. They knew it was coming, and which was weird because we were missing our offensive line. We were missing like 3 guys on offensive line, and we still took care of business. So that was encouraging to see, playing bully ball against a really good defense, or at least a good defense that's supposed to be a good defense.
Supposed to be good.
Yeah, supposed to be good. So I mean, we bullied the shit out of them, and we ended up taking care of business.
I have a feeling like when we do our end of the year, like ultimate thumbs down, like for me, because I picked them to get to the Super Bowl, the Steelers defense might be on the top of the list. Like I can't believe how bad they are this year. It's usually their identity. It's awful. Nas, gonna go with you, and then we'll get right into our first topic. I do feel like we haven't let you not vent or gloat, but like speak your mind and really lean into the Patriots this year.
Uh, well, we did what we were supposed to do.
I feel like you're saying that every week.
I mean, I do, but it's really the truth. Like, you said it, everybody, I'm getting, like, all my friends said it. I feel an upset coming. We just come out week after week and just show we're the better team. I like the spot we're in. I mean, we're going into a bye week, which we really needed. And then we got the Bills at home for a chance to clinch the division. It gets no better than that.
Who would have thought that would be a sentence?
Mm.
Okay, let's get to this now because I'm kind of siding with Mike on this. I'm just not as aggressive about it because I'm not as bitter or hateful as him because I'm not in your division. But I'm gonna start with Sir, then I'll work around, obviously. So the Pats are 11-2. Their team's win percentage is .342. The worst in the NFL. Their teams have a combined record of 124-65. Be honest, are you buying them, sir? If you're in the AFC, are you worried at all if you have to go to New England? Or you think it's a little bit of fool's gold? And if they run into a team, I know it's not easy to be 11-2, but
No, I'm saying it's like winning 10 straight to get in this league. You know what I'm saying? Nothing to sneeze at. You know what I'm saying? Respect. But I said weeks ago that, and both Pats and Bills, both y'all schedules was cake. I said that even when we did power rankings. I was like, yo, I didn't put him in my top 5 just because y'all haven't really played nobody tough. So I've been saying that for a while. But I mean, I'm not discrediting. I'm not disrespecting the Pats. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that.
I'm not sure if you know the number. I know you said the Patriots have the worth 32%. Do you know where the Bills is at?
I don't.
So I don't know the percentage, but I do know for a fact that we've faced teams that have, so the amount of wins that the Patriots have right now, I'm sorry, the amount of wins that the teams of Patriots have right now are about, you said 120 something?
124.
124. That's a lot of wins. I don't know if that's actually
I don't know.
Yeah, so when I did my math today, it was 60 wins for the Patriots.
Okay.
That's how many teams.
You're probably right. Maybe I'm right. Yeah,
I'm not doubling down on the division game, so I'm not doing like 8 times 8 to 8 times 2 for the Bills and 3 times 2 for the Jets. So I'm not doing that. So it's 60 wins for the for the Patriots, and 79 wins for the Bills. The teams that we face have 79 wins. The teams that the Patriots have 60 wins. That's almost 20 more wins that the Bills are playing. I mean, you guys, like you said, it's the worst strength of schedule that you could possibly find. So I understand that they can't. I understand you can't control that, but you can control the glaze. And there's no reason to glaze over a team that's done nothing. And I understand you can't control that, but they've done nothing. Like, yeah, we beat the Giants. Yes, we beat the Browns. Like, hoorah! Like,
we beat the Bills.
we always go.
What the fuck? Like you forget that game. You forget the game.
What week is it? What week is it?
But not,
Week 13. It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does, because there's 14 other games.
It's a division game.
Like we beat them. You talk about all these games: Giants, Panthers, Browns. You always forget the Bills.
In the 60 wins that I gave you, 8 of them was the Bills. So no, I didn't forget the Bills. So
when you name teams that we beat, make sure you put the Bills in there. Don't forget
the Patriots are like a freshman in high school playing a 6th grade team.
We also hold on. We also went to Tampa Bay, supposedly the best team in football. The way Baker Mayfield was playing, we went to Tampa Bay and beat them. That wasn't a good team too, right?
This is what I'm talking about, Nas. You're glazing over the Patriots. They had no Bucky. They had no Mike Evans. They were losing all their corners. I mean, come on. You know football. You have not beat a good team other than the Bills the whole year.
Was the Bills hurt? Was the Bills hurt?
No, I just said one team.
Oh, okay. Hey, you can do all the schedule talk you want. We don't control that. We're 11.
I said that. I said you don't control it. I said you don't control it. We can control the glaze.
Hey, we'll see. I'll see you in the playoffs
if they get there.
That's the funniest part. Like, look how funny that is.
I have to ask you, because obviously you should stick up for your team, but I'm going to ask you a separate question. Like, now you can't tell me just getting there is good enough. So has the expectation changed? What's a failure now to you if you get the 1 seed? Like, where are you expecting you better get to? I don't want to hear, we got in.
Super Bowl. The Super Bowl. The Super Bowl.
So Super Bowl,
if we get the 1 seed, we better make the Super Bowl. Yeah, we better make. If we get the 1 seed and the playoffs run through New England and we get a bye, we better make the Super Bowl.
Another question: if you had to play the Bills or the Ravens in the playoffs to get to the Super Bowl, who are you more worried about, Lamar or Josh?
The Ravens. Lamar.
I will bet that whatever the first playoff game that the Patriots play, they lose.
And I'm going to tell you why. We see Lamar, once every 4 years? We see the Bills twice a year. You understand what I'm saying? So we're more familiar with the Bills and their personnel and things of that nature. But I am more scared of Lamar and the Ravens than I am Josh Allen and the Bills. We'll see next Sunday when we beat them and win and get hats and T-shirts. I'm going to order one at your house, Mike. I'm going to order one at your house.
I don't care about you winning the division, man. I'm not afraid
Instead of you worried about our schedule and us winning the division, you better worry about making the playoffs. That's what you better worry about.
But here's the thing, to Mike's point, like, what's odd about that is the Bills have better odds to win the Super Bowl right now than the Patriots.
But that was I've looked at other sportsbook, we're all the same, plus 1,000.
Also, too, I'm sorry.
How do you have 3 more wins, but we're still the same as you? Explain that.
Make the play. You worry about making the playoffs. Because if you don't make the playoffs, Mike, I'm letting you know now, this show is going to go downhill. I'm going to just leave it at that. Okay?
God's not going to let the show go downhill. Come on.
Never.
So don't worry about us up in Foxborough. You worry about Orchard Park and making the playoffs.
I've been in your shoes before where like my team is non-existent for the past 10 years and then all of a sudden we're existent. So I understand the glaze, but you got to pipe down, man. The Bills have been spanking you for the past 7-8 years, okay? So
but that little brother always grows up, and you know what they say, the little brother starts to whoop the big brother.
Who says that?
Never heard it
Everybody
in
says
that
that.
term, but
Ain't nobody
I've
say
never
that.
heard of that.
I get what you're saying, though. The little brother takes a beating his whole life from the big brother. One day he knocks the big brother out because he's used to taking a beating. That's why they usually say the younger brother is tougher than the older one.
So, but Mike, I hope you guys make the playoffs. Though I really do.
I hope all of us
Not
make the
working.
playoffs.
I think it's. I changed my mind. I think it's Bills Cowboys in the Super Bowl. Not Lions.
Hold on, fam. Take it easy.
Wow, that's a curveball here. I like Mike. I'm on his side now.
So I had the
Yeah,
Lions, but that's a spoiler pick. I'm picking the Cowboys against you this week. I mean, against the Lions this week.
All right. So we'll see. I'm torn, man, because like I know what Mike's talking about, and I've been in Naz's shoes where it's a miracle, not a miracle year, but no one's believing it. The Cowboys did it Parcells' rookie year, first year with the Cowboys, and like out of nowhere they were 10-6. And you're like, holy shit, Quincy Carter, Terry Glenn, and they beat the Panthers in the regular season. They got to the playoffs, had to go to Carolina, and just got whooped. Like they weren't supposed to be there. And I feel like the Pats are teetering on that level, but I hope I'm wrong for your sake, Nas.
I keep all receipts. I got all the receipts.
I know, which is wild. Though Mike said I've been glazing the Pats all year. Don't you agree that I've kind of been?
Yeah, I put you in the same category as Mike.
No, dude.
I keep all receipts. All receipts.
Like these little side comments you make about how the Patriots are in first, and
they are, but they.
I know, but I'm saying just the way you present it.
Little snide, little satire.
Oh, poor Mike.
Wait, Mike, if he was saying that about Josh Allen, would you be saying, "Oh, he's glazing Josh Allen for the last 5 weeks"?
But Josh Allen's the MVP of the league, and the Bills have been on the top of the AFC East in the past 7 years. So no, it wouldn't make sense for him to do that. It's expected. We're expected. That's why when we're expected to be good, that's the thing. But the Patriots weren't expected to be good. So yeah, everybody's surprised right now.
Is this kind of how you reacted last year to Jaden Daniels and the Commanders, and I told you to pipe down a little? Is this the same thing?
Yeah.
I mean, Sir picked them to go to the Super Bowl, so.
Hey man, listen. I don't want to hear. You can't be talking, bro. Your Steelers pick that.
We have nothing to prove to nobody except for a Super Bowl. That's it.
Who you have a lot to prove. You need to win a Super Bowl. Josh Allen can fucking break.
I just said that. I said except for a Super Bowl.
Yeah, you better because Tom's running out.
Tom's not running out.
That little brother named Drake May is on his way.
Drake Mays.
And I will say, Drake May's having a good year. He's not playing
with nobody.
Football.
He's playing MVP football. Check the numbers. Check the numbers.
But he's beating. He hasn't won a game aside from that Buffalo game that he shouldn't. Like, I just don't agree with that. I think Stafford and Dak are way more deserving right now. I do.
He wasn't supposed to beat the Bills.
No, I said aside from the Bills. I said aside, but he didn't like
the shot clock is up. The shot clock is up on the Patriots talk.
All right, let's get to the NFC team then. Are you buying into the Bears really quick? Like, are you now that they won in Philly? By the way, looks god awful. Mike, no.
Now, Caleb Williams QBR are still
bottom. They're in the same boat as New England. First playoff game, they're done.
It depends who they play. I would say yes, but Caleb Williams QBR is like the bottom 10 of the league. Like he's not. I don't believe in Caleb Williams. That's the reason I don't believe in him.
True. Nas, what about you?
Yeah, I don't believe in Caleb Williams.
Okay, sir.
As safe as you said, like I don't trust Caleb so far. Like they lead the league in explosive plays, but it's all pretty much from the run game. They ran Philly out off the field on Friday, whatever. But like Caleb has had 3 good games this year. Well, 3 good games where he's thrown over a touchdown. 2 of them were against 2 of the worst defenses in Cincinnati and Dallas. So he's lighting up bad defenses, but against everybody else, average.
All right. Leading us to our next topic, you brought up the Bengals. It's not crazy that the Ravens and Steelers go 9-8 in that division. The Bengals, if they could beat Buffalo this week, man, they have the Ravens at home, who they beat already, the Dolphins, the Cardinals, and Browns. Can they sneak in and get 9-8 and get this division with Joe Burrow, who, by the way, this is kind of the same thing that happened last year. They ran the table, but they fell short. Right now, they're a plus 15,000 to win the Super Bowl. Hunter wins 15 grand. What do you think, Nas? Would you be worried about Cincinnati if they sneak in more than Buffalo?
Yeah. Yes.
And do you
Well,
think that they could pull this off?
yeah, I think they can, but I just can't count out the Ravens. Like I know they just lost to them, but I just can't count them out. I really can't.
Mike, that's a team I know you do not want to see in the playoffs is Cincinnati.
I mean, Jamar Chase and T. Higgins are going to give me nightmares. Yeah, I mean, I think T. Higgins might play this week. I think he's practicing. He had a concussion, but yeah, I'd rather not see them. That would be one of the teams. Yeah, I'd rather see the Chiefs than
I
the.
agree with that.
But I don't think they make it. I mean, they're only 2 games behind, but I don't know. It's a tough. A lot of teams that they're playing and the head are actually playing for something. Like all Dolphins are playing for something. We're playing obviously for something. Obviously, they got to play the.
Wait, Mike, excuse me.
Look at the Dolphins.
What the hell are the Dolphins playing for?
But they're still in the hunt. If you look at the playoff picture, they're in the hunt.
I guess sort of like they're just not eliminated yet. I wouldn't say they're in the hunt.
They both have the same record. The
Don't
Dolphins.
you have the 7 seed though? And they're
No, but see the Dolphins. If they get in, it's going to be a wild card. If the Bengals get in, it's because they won the division.
All I'm saying, when they showed in the hunt, they're in the hunt.
okay.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
I wouldn't say all that now, but
What do you
nah. I mean, I don't know. I don't think they're going to get in. I think I know Burrow missed too much time, and that hurt him. So, but hey, if they get in though, that affects your Steelers pick there, Scott.
Yeah, I'm ready to throw that one in the garbage, especially since I'm going with the Ravens in my suicide pool this week. Actually, or sorry, my elimination pool. Can't say what I said, or else we get flagged on YouTube, I think. But yeah. So I'm going with them. So there's only 7 people left. Let's go, Lamar.
Going with the Ravens, you said?
Yes. Regardless if Rodgers plays, I think the Ravens do win that game. I also am running out of teams because it's week 14. So
Yeah. Hey, making it this far in that is pretty impressive because usually whenever I get in this week 1, I'm out this like for some reason.
I gotta do those. I gotta do one of those.
Good luck.
all right, so right now, out of the teams in the hunt or outside looking in, or in like a chance to get in, AFC and NFC. Give me who you think are your most dangerous teams if they sneak into the playoffs, sir.
I'll say, boy, that boy Pat in Kansas City, bro. If they sneak in, man, like statistically, they probably put up better numbers this year than they did last year. And last year they were like 15-2. So like because just differences, they went 12-0 in one score games last year. They're like 1-6 this year in or something like that in one score games. So I don't know if they sneak in. That boy Pat in a big time game, they gonna be a tough out if they get in.
What about your conference?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe Detroit. Maybe, but so far Detroit's looking like I said at the beginning of the season that they were going to get in. That was my bold prediction. So it's looking pretty. It's looking pretty smart right now. But I don't know. I'm not really. Every team in the NFC is tough. I'm saying. I told y'all before. The NFC is a better conference.
Overall, I think so. The worst, like the mid-tier teams, are better in the NFC.
Yeah, I told no. As a whole, the conference is better. I told y'all, and y'all to be like, oh no. It's proven true now.
I'm gonna go with Cincinnati if they sneak in. I don't usually I'm a Pat Mahomes, guy. I just don't feel like they're the same, even if they get in. I don't know. Something's off, man. I think that Burrow, though, if he gets in, he's getting to the Super Bowl this year. I just have a feeling.
You sound like you put your $100 bet in already, Scott.
I did not actually. I didn't do that. And I'm going. I might be a homer here, but I really think if Dallas could somehow get in, man, I don't know. They're usually when teams are just kind of backs against the wall and you're counted out, which they were after I lost to Arizona, the Micah Parsons trade. But like Dak's playing out of his mind right now, man. And if they could get to 11, if they run the table, I think the Eagles lose 2 games and Dallas, that tie is going to win them the division, which is wild. And, it just will be another year. There's not a repeat division. I'm convinced this division is cursed and there'll never be a repeat division winner for the rest of our lives if the Eagles don't win this division. Because there's no reason why the Eagles should not win this division after starting off 8-2. Nas, who are you fearful of?
Honestly, I really don't know. I really don't. I don't care less.
You're not scared of anybody.
No, whoever guys to come up with the Gillette Stadium, that's just what it's gonna have to be. But I would like to see the Cowboys in it. I love the way George Pickens and CeeDee Lamb are playing, though. I will say that. I think they're pretty
They
sneaky.
gotta find a way to sign him. I know it's gonna be tough, but fuck, man,
Yeah.
that is. And what I say to you guys, like all the Cowboys defense had to do is be bad, not really
Yeah.
bad, and they'd win games. 28 points. That's all you gotta let up, not 40, and they're gonna win games.
No,
I like
yo,
I like that
yo,
duo.
that statement sounds crazy, bro. All you gotta do is give up 28. You
But
be
it's
all right.
true. But it's
That
true.
statement is crazy, bro.
Mike, who you got?
I'm going to go with, I agree with you. I think Cincinnati and Cowboys and both the receivers are, you could agree that, they could be top 10 receivers. They're all top 10 receivers in the league, all four of them. So, yeah, I would say both. I mean, they both have.
Wait. Top 10. Who's top 10?
CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, Jamar Chase, and T. Higgins.
I wouldn't say T. Higgins is in there. That's a tough one.
Yeah, all right, fine. T. Higgins definitely 12, maybe 12, 13. But he's there. You put T. Higgins on a team without a number one. He's a top 10 receiver. You just got to show.
I don't know about all that.
For sure. I
I
agree with that. That might have been the smartest thing you ever said on this show.
Thank you, Nas.
All right, so one more question, and then we'll get to our picks here. All right, let's just go really quick since we're ending the season, getting close. What teams in the AFC, NFC do you trust the most? Nas.
Trust the Patriots and Drake May and Mike Vrabel, and the NFC. See, I might get backlash for this, but I trust the Rams. I do trust, even though they lost to Carolina, but we all know what that was.
Yeah.
But I think I trust the Rams.
I'm with you, Nas. I trust the Rams more than the Eagles right now. Just something's off. I think Stafford's a better quarterback than Hurts. And I trust the Buffalo Bills in the AFC. I do.
I knew that was coming.
I do. I trust the Buffalo Bills. I think that I think the Bills, if the Chiefs or Bengals, I think the Bills could get to the Super Bowl this year. I think they're gonna if they sneak in. I don't know why. I just have a
Gotta
feeling.
get there. Gotta get in there first.
Sorry, you got.
I mean,
But I'm glazing the Pats.
I'm not gonna say my
I'm
boys
glazing the
because
Pats.
I'm not gonna say my boys because I'm not gonna put that. So honestly, beside my boys, I don't trust anybody in the NFC. To be honest with you, beside my boys, everybody in the NFC, I don't trust anyone.
Like, would you be shocked if the Panthers get to the Super Bowl if they get in at this point?
I mean, hey man, listen, anything's possible in this league. So I don't know. In the AFC, I mean, I don't know. I said, if they get in, like Andy Reid and Pat, I trust them. Like, you know what I'm saying? In a playoff situation, you see what they do. So but they got to get in first. That's the thing. So
Mike, who you got?
I mean, as of right now, if you count the playoff teams, New England, Denver, Jacksonville, Baltimore, Chargers, Colts, Buffalo. Out of the past few years, Buffalo's the only team really to be consistently in the playoffs. So you got to go with the Buffalo Bills just off of experience and the MVP of the team. And also, Josh Allen broke the NFL record for most rushing touchdowns. That's a crazy stat right there for a quarterback. And then the NFC, I'd probably go with the Rams. I know they lost to the Panthers, but like Nas said, we know what that was about. I don't really trust the Seahawks. Don't trust the Packers. I think the Rams have the most offensive firepower mixed with a good defense.
All right. Let's get to our picks here. Mike, first place after our big.
I usually don't give up first place. Once I take it, it's a wrap. So,
not last year.
That's true. So Mike went 4-3 last week. He's at 29, 25-1. Sir in second place, 4-3 last week, 29-26. Nas in third place, but a 1-5-1 week for him. Rough week, 25-20-2. I was 4-3 when I'm 25-30. So us four are still in the mix here. 4 games separating first to fourth place, and Tim at 19-36. Really rough year.
man, don't do a man like that.
I know.
Bro. Come on. Man.
Tim did send me his pick, so I'll do him first. Tim is going to go with Dallas +3. He's riding that hot train of Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. He's going to go with Cincinnati +5.5. We'll go with Indianapolis at Jacksonville -1.5. And he will take the over in the Miami Jets game at 41.5. You know what? I'll go next. We'll go from the basement up, I guess. I'm going to ride with Tim with the Cowboys. I'm going to go with Dallas +3. I think that at the very least they lose this game by 3 and I tie. But let me just ride with my team because I've been doing it. I'm going to go with the over in Tennessee and Cleveland at 33.5. For fuck's sake, a 20 to 14 game, you can't get 34 points. And I think Shador has a really good game because he's playing Cam Ward. So I think they put up points. Give me Baltimore -6 versus Pittsburgh. I think they bounce back and maybe win this game 23-13, but I do think Baltimore dominates this game. Dare I say in a rout? Maybe. And give me the under, Denver and Las Vegas at 40.5 at the 4 p.m. game. I would not be shocked if the Raiders somehow win that game. I feel like Denver is also due to get clipped in a weird game. Nas, what you got?
All right, so my first pick, I'm going to go Browns -3.5. I'm with you, Scott. I think Shador plays a great game if they fucking give him an opportunity to, but that's neither here nor there. My second pick is Cincinnati +5.5. I really like them to win this game outright. The Bills are just the Bills. They have nothing to stop Jamar Chase and T. Higgins. Fucking Josh Allen, he's throwing to like Elijah. Like, who's he throwing to? The Keon Coleman suspended every other game. Just a mess up there. And it's Joe Burrow. Joe Burrow is that guy when it comes against Josh Allen, I should say. And my third pick is, after a bounce back game, I'm going to go Eagles -2.5 against the Chargers. I don't know if Justin Herbert's playing, but still, if he plays, I like the Eagles.
You've run the Eagles a lot this year.
That's -3, by the way.
All right, Mike, it's -3. And wait, can I switch my Cincinnati pick to minus? Instead of taking the underdog, can I pick them to win the game?
If you want, I mean.
Yeah, okay. You could give me Cincinnati -2.5.
You don't get brownie points for that, but go ahead.
Yeah, it counts as a loss regardless.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's how confident
you're
I
not
am.
in first place here this year.
Give me Cincinnati -2.5. And my last pick is what you, Scott. The Ravens I got them at 5.5, but you said 6.
6.
So I'll go 6. I think bounce back game, and yeah, they're trying to get that division.
Okay, apparently Nas just makes up his own lines, but they don't benefit him, so we'll let him do it. Sir, what you got?
All right, my first pick, I got give me Washington +2.5 against Minnesota. JJ McCarthy back in the saddle, and he's not good at court. He's not good. He wasn't good in college, and I don't think he's good in the pros either. So, and Washington didn't look bad on last week. So give me the Commanders +2.5. Second pick, Scott, I'm going against you, big bruh. Tennessee, Cleveland. Give me the under 33.5. In Shador's 2 starts, both games have gone under the total. And Tennessee, they're hot garbage. So I'm not.
Great pick, sir.
So give me under 33.5 in that game. Third one, the Bears +6.5 against the Packers. I think the Bears either going to keep it close. They might even win the game. Who knows? But Jordan Love, he's 7-0 when he throws no picks. The Bears lead the league in picks, and Jordan Love is 1-3-1 in those games where he has one or more turnovers. So all the Bears got to do is get one turnover, and they might catch a dub. So give me +6.5 for the Bears. And the fourth one, give me the Bengals +5.5 against the Bills. I'm not saying they're going to win, but they're going to keep it close.
You don't want to take Nas's -2.5?
No, thank you, sir. Give me my 5.5 points. Thank you very much. Yeah, keep it close. Joe Burrow's back in the saddle. Jamar Chase. The Bills can win. Just keep it close.
You know what, sir? Even though I have a pick against you, I'm feeling a 4-0 week.
Oh, come on, Scott. Why you gotta do me like that, bro?
All right, Mike, go on.
I'm going to go with you guys, the Ravens -6. I do think that we ran all over the Steelers. I think, that Henry's going to have a huge game, carry Lamar to a win. And then the next pick, I'm going to go with the Bucks. I think the Bucks destroy the Saints. Supposedly Mike Evans is practicing. Godwin is healthy now. Irvin is back. I mean, Saints are ass. So, yeah, -8.5. Then I'm going to take the... let's see, the Dolphins-Jets game over 41. I don't think either team plays defense. That's a pretty low. Might be a trap for me, but I'm still going to fall for it.
Tim had him at 41.5. You go with that?
Yeah, 41.5 is fine. Yeah. And then I'm going to go. I have one more, right?
Yeah.
I do want to take you guys Thursday night. Yeah, I'll go with the Cowboys Thursday night football. I think you guys take care of business.
I mean, we're your Super Bowl pick now, so we better.
Yeah, Yeah, St. Brown I think might not play, and Jared Goff is probably just going to be lost without him. So
All right, those are our picks. I like how we are in week 14 and Mike still doesn't know we have 4 picks, not 3. Then maybe next week he'll come a little more prepared.
oh, the Thanksgiving thing fucked me up.
True. And we'll have our Christmas week to make up more ground. As you know, there's one more big week, the Christmas week, where you get about 6 or 7 picks.
That's how Nas beat me last year. Because you have these like weeks where like you 8 and 9 games. Like we just kept 4 games every week. Nobody would beat me.
What? All right. Well, we don't know that. I can't. Anyway, fantasy sleepers. I'm gonna go to Baltimore. Mark Andrews, 4,100. Tim is gonna go with New Orleans wide receiver Vele, 3,700. Sir, who you got?
Let me take Jaden Higgins, 4,300 wide receiver for the Texans. Teams have been trying to, teams have been throwing on Kansas City, so they got to put him. He's been getting 5+ targets, 5 of the last 6. But, just give me some opportunities to, catch a ball and get some yards, maybe find the end zone. So you could do worse with the 4,300 than Jaden Higgins.
All right, Mike.
I thought we couldn't take tight ends, bro. You took Mark Andrews.
No, it's not true. We can't take quarterbacks.
Bro, you took George Kittle.
Yeah.
Okay, George Kittle was at 4,400, and you guys gave me shit.
No, it was 4,500, but he's like a top. He's not a sleeper. He's George Kittle. Mark Andrews is a sleeper.
Mark Andrews and George Kittle are the top 5 tight ends in the league. Anyways, I'm taking Andre Isvella. I don't know how to pronounce his name on the Lions.
Yeah, the white guy.
Yeah,
Tesla.
I'll just put white guy. Lions.
Tesla. I'm sorry, Tesla. Yeah.
Yeah, white guy.
I'm gonna go with him. I don't think St. Brown's playing, and so he's gonna get a lot of playing time. They're gonna have to throw the ball because the Cowboys are gonna be marking them.
Nas, who you got?
I don't have a price, but I'm gonna go Mike Gesicki from Cincinnati. I think he finds his way in there with Joe Burrow back. Joe Burrow targeted him a lot last week.
Okay. All right.
I get you a price on that. Mike Gesicki is 3,500.
Okay. Next week, I'm going to put price marks on each position. All right, we'll do that. Because this week, a lot of people weren't even under 4,500. It was weird. So, like, maybe we'll do running backs 5,000, wide receivers 5,000. You know what I mean? We'll do something like that.
Because you said $20,000 budget. That's why.
No, that was, like, for the lineup, man. That was from the lineup. Speaking of lineups, my lineup won last week with Pickens, Love, and Derrick Henry. Jordan Love probably had the best day out of everybody on Thanksgiving, him and Mahomes. And nobody went with Mahomes, which is crazy. So I get the thumbs up, thumbs down, which I've not done much this year. My thumbs up is going to go to the Chicago Bears for winning at Philadelphia. Yep. I said last week you got to start taking them a little seriously if they go into Philly and win. Now, my thumbs down could go to Philly, but I'm not going to do that. So I was also going to give it to the Giants kicker for just kicking straight into the ground last night.
Charlie Brown status, man.
But I'm not going to do that. For a second week straight, my thumbs down is going to Dan Campbell and the Lions. You're down 10. Kick a field goal to get down 7. I think someone in the chat was like, I hate Dan Campbell. Like this it's mind-boggling how this guy gets a pass for being ballsy when it's not ballsy, it's just stupid. Make it a one-score game, and they got the ball back, and you would have had a chance to tie it. It's like, I don't fucking get it. I'll never understand it. Maybe I'm a little conservative of a coach. Take the points when they're there, especially when you're down 10 with 7 minutes left, and it's a 2-score game. You're going to need a field goal anyway. That's my thumbs down, but I do want to ask you, like, is that frustrating to you guys? Mike, like, you're watching that? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, I don't get when teams do that. I don't care if you're a bad team or a good team. You got to play to win the game, and you got to give your team a chance to win the game. Like, if they don't get it, game's over.
Sir?
I mean, it depends. Like, I understand. Like, I don't know. It's not his first time doing that, bro. He always goes for the jugular.
I'm being an idiot.
I'm just saying.
That's the pass he gets, though, sir. Like, you're the problem. Because people say that. Like, yeah, but that's who he is. What, an idiot?
Hey, man. If he scores it and he gets the dub, like, oh, wow.
I disagree. Not in that case. It's still a bad call.
It's like when the team goes for 2 instead of tying the game. Like, oh, if you score and win, oh, you look like amazing. But then if you don't get it, you lose. You're like, oh man, why do you do that for?
I
So
guess not the Monday morning quarterback that call. I don't think I ever would have said that not kicking a field goal on a 4th and 7. Once again, this isn't 4th and inches. These are like 4th and 7s where he's like going for it. It's the dumbest shit ever. Nas, I know you have a dislike for Dan Campbell recently.
Yeah, it's annoying sometimes, but sometimes it works in favors.
Hmm.
So.
All right, whatever. Mike, I asked you to come up with your least favorite Bill of all time.
Yeah, I thought about that. It's a really tough question, Scott. I really hated with a passion Stephon Gilmore, but I want to go a little further back. That's really recent, just because how much he just when he went on the Patriots, he just like was talking mad shit about the Bills.
On Defensive Player of the Year, too.
He was balling.
No, he's a good player, but I actually when I went to Asheville, North Carolina, me and my buddy are Bills fans. We put gasoline on his jersey and fired some shotgun shells and put that shit on fire. But
Nice.
if you want to took back in the day, I'd probably go with. I'd probably go with like a. I'm trying to think. Least favorite player. I hate a lot of players on the Bills. But maybe O.J. Simpson.
It's very politically correct. Okay, we'll go with that. You could have said like some of you watched. I didn't ask. It didn't have to be like fucking Andre Reed or all those guys. It could have been like, fuck. All right, we'll go O.J. Simpson. Very good.
Gilmore was my pick, but
All right, Gilmore then. Sir, 49er, past or present, you'd like to sit and have a beer with. Who is it?
man, it's real easy right here. It's real easy. Give me George Kittle, bro. I think
Yeah.
he'd be George Kittle. Yo, you be getting. You know what I'm saying? That's easy, bro.
You'd be getting white boy wasted, man.
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? But yo, he'd bring life to the party, though. I'll tell you, that's for damn sure.
so you don't like him because he gets drunk?
What?
No, he wants to have a beer with him.
Oh,
It's
No, I said, yeah, absolutely. I want to sit down and have a beer with George Kittle, bro.
okay, my bad.
All
I
right,
thought your question was the same as my question.
nah.
Oh, no,
A
no.
hateful one, and it worked
Actually,
out.
but for your question, if least favorite Niner, that question was easy for me too. Kyle Williams.
Yeah.
He cost the Super Bowl.
If you would have said Merton Hanks, I would have kicked you off this show.
Actually, I like Martin Hanks, bro. That's my man.
Hanky panky self.
That was my man. My neck still hurts. Like, how do you do that? You know what I mean?
All right, guys. That's our week. Enjoy and be safe, everyone.